In a beautiful school called Peacefield High School, mornings were filled with energy. Students rushed through the gates, books in hand, uniforms neat, laughter in the air. But what truly made the morning special wasn't just the classes or assembly. It was a woman named Mama Tara. She was the food vendor who stood outside the school gate every single day. Her food wasn't ordinary, it was special. Her rice was soft and fluffy, her beans melted in the mouth, her stew had a taste no one could explain. Her food smelled so good that even those who weren't hungry would suddenly want to eat. Students loved her. They stopped eating breakfast at home, just to make sure they had space in their stomachs for her food. "I only eat Mama Tara's rice," some would say with pride. "Once I eat her food, my whole day is bright," others would add, smiling. Her table was always full. Her pots always empty by break time. Teachers even joked that Mama Tara was more famous than the school principal. But there was something strange about her. Mama Tara had 2 children, a quiet daughter named Lillian and a playful little boy called Junior. Every day, they watched their mother prepare large coolers of delicious food. But not once did she let them taste from it. One morning, Lillian stood by the kitchen door, the smell of jollof rice filling the air. She looked at her mother and asked softly, "Mama, can I just taste small rice today?" Mama Tara turned sharply. "No, my dear. This food is not for you. Go and eat the one I made for you in the other pot." Lillian lowered her head and walked away, her little brother following quietly behind. Time passed. Students kept eating. But slowly, small changes began to show. Some students began forgetting simple things, like their class schedules or their friends' names. Some complained of being tired all the time, even after a full night's sleep. Others said they had strange dreams. Dreams they couldn't explain. Dreams that made them wake up afraid. The school nurse was confused. The teachers were worried. Parents started asking questions. But no one suspected Mama Tara. She was too kind. Too sweet. Too loved. Then one day, a new girl joined the school. Her name was Grace. She was quiet. Gentle. Always carried a small Bible in her bag. She didn't talk much, but people noticed one thing about her: she prayed before eating anything. One afternoon, she joined the crowd around Mama Tara's stall. She collected her plate of food like everyone else. But before she took her first spoon, she closed her eyes and prayed quietly. "Father, if this food is not clean, let it not enter me," she whispered. When she opened her eyes and looked at her plate again, her face changed. She gently pushed the plate away. She didn't shout. She didn't warn anyone. She just walked away slowly, whispering a prayer under her breath. That night, she prayed with 2 other girls from her class. They didn't know exactly what was wrong, but they knew something wasn't right. The next morning, Mama Tara didn't come with her coolers. She came with nothing but tears in her eyes. She sat quietly by her usual table. Students gathered around, wondering what was happening. Then, with a trembling voice, Mama Tara said, "I need to tell the truth." She looked at the students one by one, her hands shaking slightly. "Some years ago, a woman told me about a special oil I could mix into my cooking. She said it would make my food sweet and keep customers coming. She was right. From the first day I used it, everyone loved my food. I started making money. People called me blessed." She paused, her eyes filled with regret. "But I noticed something. I couldn't let my own children eat it. Something inside me told me not to. And now, I see what it has done to your lives. I'm sorry." The students were quiet. Not one word. Just silence. Some looked down. Some began to cry softly. Then Grace stepped forward. She held Mama Tara's hand and said in a calm voice, "God can forgive you. You can still turn back." That day, Mama Tara made a choice. She never sold that food again. She threw away everything she had used before. Instead, she started cooking fresh, clean food, and giving it to children in her neighborhood who had no lunch. She lost her fame. But she found peace. Peacefield High School also changed. Students returned to eating at home. Many started praying before their meals. And Grace. She never said much. But her quiet faith had changed the entire school. Sometimes, the loudest voices are not the ones we hear, but the ones that come through quiet prayers. And the truth? The evil vendor didn't remain evil. Because even the worst decisions can be turned around when there's honesty, mercy, and a heart willing to change.